You've probably already heard about Binapet. It's a blockchain game on BSC that offers yield farming with up to 500% API. And soon they will open a battlefield which will enable you to fight with your dragons and open up new profit potential. It takes a day of research to understand everything about Binapet, but you can also just watch this video. So sit back, relax and enjoy the tutorial. In the world of Binapet, 5 element types of dragons exist: gold, wood, water, fire and earth. The element doesn't seem to have any use case right now, so don't worry about that. Every dragon also comes with 5 attributes. First, the attributes health, attack, defense and speed. These are only used for battling, a feature that is currently in development and will be released within 2 weeks. The attribute energy is also used in battling, but it also serves another purpose. The energy attribute has 2 functions. The first one is battling consumes energy as to limit the amount of battles you can do. If you win, it would cost just 5 energy. If you lose a battle, it will cost you 10 energy. The second function is yield farming. Dragons can be brought to the farm at any time. In the farm, the dragons will restore 10 energy per hour. At the same time, dragons will earn you the BPET tokens while being in the farm. The more energy your dragon has, the bigger portion you receive from the total pool. Currently, you can only farm BPET tokens by staking your dragons to the farm. In Binapet, there are also 4 different rarities: common, senior, rare, legendary and epic. Higher rarities look different and also have a higher cap of total attribute points. Common dragons can only reach a total of 100 points per attribute, while epic dragons can reach up to 500 points per attribute. Funny is that for every rarity the minimum attribute points is 1, so if you're really unlucky, an epic dragon could be worse than a common dragon, but this will rarely happen as a rare dragon will always have an average attribute points between 200 to 300. So how are dragons created? The first way dragons are brought into existence is through the ancient egg from the in-game market, which can be acquired for 0.3 BNB. This value will always stay 0.3 BNB. The ancient egg gives you around 94% chance to get a common dragon and a small percentage to get something of higher rarity. The second way dragons are created is through breeding. Breeding is kinda confusing, so I did everything I could to find out how it works exactly. To breed a dragon, you just need 2 dragons. When breeding, you are guaranteed an egg, but both of your parent dragons will always be destroyed. As you can see in the table, the highest rarity dragon is used as the reference dragon, and it will produce an egg that is of 1 higher rarity. After breeding, you are left with an elemental egg, but you can also buy an elemental egg off the marketplace. Let's say you have a rare egg. This doesn't mean the hatchling will be rare as well. A rare egg can produce a rarity from common to rare. I dug a little deeper and asked an admin to provide more information about this, and here's what she said. Hatched eggs have the probability to downgrade to. It depends on the average stat of the dragon. So the average total attribute stats influence the probability of getting higher rarity dragons out of your eggs. Then she also said a senior egg will produce stats between 0 and 200, and a rare egg will produce stats between 0 and 300. So I think the calculation is as follows. The random number generator will then roll something for each stat. If the average of all stats is lower than 100, the dragon will be labeled common. If the average stat is between 100 and 200, it will be a senior dragon, etc. Unfortunately, I couldn't find everything out about the exact percentages, but this is the information that I found. The statistics of ancient eggs and senior eggs are known, while the statistics of rare, legendary and epic are partially known. One obvious thing is that getting rare or higher dragons is very difficult. Therefore, the risk of breeding is substantial. And if you're not able to take the risk, just don't try breeding. This is why breeding is not done very often in Bynapet. However, typically players breed dragons that have low attribute points, since they are useless anyway. So how do people earn money? Staking dragons with high energy in the farm. Dragons with energy of around 300 can earn more than 400% API. An average common dragon can earn between 10 to 20 BPET tokens per day. The second way is to breed and sell dragons or eggs. And as you know, this is only for the ones with a big risk appetite. So how to get started? First, you're going to need some BPET tokens off PancakeSwap. This will require a wallet compatible with the BSC blockchain. If you don't have a wallet, check out our video on how to set up one. To buy BPET, go to www.bynapet.io and click on the button Buy BPET. It will take you to PancakeSwap, where you can exchange BNB or other tokens for BPET. Keep in mind that you need at least 0.3 BNB to get started. After you got yourself some BPET, you have three options. Option 1. Buy an ancient egg for 0.3 BNB. You will likely get a common dragon, but have a small chance to get a higher rarity. The attribute stats will be completely random, so it's a real gamble. Also, new incubated dragons start with 0 energy, so it will take some hours before the energy is replenished and it will start earning you money. Option 2. Buy an element egg on the marketplace for BPET. You will likely get a common dragon, but have a higher chance than an ancient egg to get a higher rarity, especially if you go for higher rarity eggs. The third option is to buy a dragon on the marketplace for BPET. You know exactly what you get. Buy a dragon with high energy if you want to use it for farming. High energy is usually quite expensive. The most wise decision is to just buy a dragon on the marketplace. You could choose to buy a dragon with a just high energy if you only want to farm. And if you also want to battle, you could look for a dragon with good combat attributes. It might not be useful now, but when the battlefield gets deployed, it will be very strong. Keep in mind that energy is the biggest factor in deciding how much you get paid right now. So try to find a good deal on the market or invest in the combat dragons, and well, hopefully they will increase in price as soon as the battlefield releases. And of course, in case you want to gamble, go for the eggs and hopefully you'll get something amazing. Alright, that's it for the video. If you think this video was helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing to our channel for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.